Back on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show and joined by two Tigers seniors. We have Tanner DeMars and Sincere Sanders. And guys, I'll start with the obvious. You had your first loss of the season. I know it's disappointing. But Tanner, talk about getting back into meetings, back into practice, and what the attitude is coming off of loss number one.
Just trying to get back into things, pick up where we left off, because we were moving the ball pretty good, but just some defensive things and,
Yeah, over 300 yards of offense for you guys, yet leading at halftime, they come back and get the win. I know, Sincere, we were talking before we get back into this. Actually, we had to do a second take because the guy running the camera, that'd be me, messed up. You answered a great question for me. I asked you what the attitude was like. Did you learn something from Friday? I thought your answer was great.
We did learn something from Friday. We learned that we need to come together as a team and encourage each other, because that's in the second half, that's when we needed the most. We were up, but we let every little thing get to us, and we just need to encourage each other up the whole game.
I also asked you, what is more fun, making a block for a teammate or getting in the backfield and blowing somebody up? You've done both this year, from the tight end and then from the different defensive positions. You gave a great answer on that as well. You said you love individually getting back there and making a tackle, but for your team, you like to block too.
I would like to block for my teammates because it's two highlights in one play, and it just feels better to help somebody else out.
TD got his first TD, Tanner, wide open for 49 yards. You had a step or three on the defender, and Blake puts it on the money. What was it like crossing that goal line?
it was pretty exciting because, that was my first one that I've scored in high school, I think. So
yeah,
I was pretty pumped.
More to come, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
more to come. Let's talk about the opponent this week. District play gets underway. It's the most important time of the year. You guys have the Riley County Falcons. You probably know the guys to some degree. That's 20 miles away. Tanner, what is Riley County going to bring at you guys?
They're pretty balanced. They do both passing and running, but I don't know. I think they're a little more run than pass, but they got some good athletes. So.
Right. Sincere, is there things this week you guys have worked on in particular to either defend or to run offense against Riley County?
We're working on our run game a lot. We're trying to fix it up and block the right people, so it can be more efficient this game than it was last week.
It's been a great start to the season, guys, and you two a big part of it. Sincere, I will let you comment on, you got offered to a college in Wisconsin. Explain to the viewers kind of what that's all about.
It was my first big time offer, so I'm going to be I got offered to go to Ripon College in Wisconsin. They wanted me to play linebacker, which was a big position I thought for me last year, and I think it would be a great opportunity to play in the college level for me.
Tanner, any plans right now in the works for you following high school?
Probably just go to Manhattan Tech and go to lineman school.
Right on.
Get that out of the way.
After scoring a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Sure.
Guys, appreciate it. It's Sincere Sanders and Tanner DeMars on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show. Twin Valley Locker Room Show now talks with head coach Mark Henry as we get set for district play to begin on Friday night. Coach, it's a disappointing loss, I know, for you guys to go on the road to Wamego, a league game, and to really not perform up to the standard you guys had set through the first 2 weeks. But hopefully something you learned from, right?
Yeah, it was a little disappointing. I thought we were a little more ready to play. You go back and look at the game, and it was the reason we lost, in our opinion, was because of us. We had turnovers and untimely penalties in the second half and just couldn't really get going. First half it was business as usual, 250 some odd yards on the ground, but just they really didn't change a lot in the second half other than continue to play hard, and we couldn't match that level of intensity.
I know when I asked Sincere the question about attitude and moving forward, I thought he had a great answer. You guys talking positivity, picking each other up, which is what team's all about in the first place.
Yeah, all week that's what we stressed. As second half and stuff's going bad, the kids, they need to come off the sideline and say, hey, offense, pick me up, or defense, pick me up. But just keeping that mindset, and there's never a time to get down on yourself. And I explained to them, that happened to us a little bit, and at no point in that game until after Wamego's last touchdown. It was a 6-point game when we took possession there, and so there was never a reason to get down. That's part of playing football. You're going to be in close games, ups and downs, and it's all about how you respond.
Keep rowing the boat, keep sawing wood. Those old adages sound kind of cheesy, but it is the bottom line what teams have to do. Now you get set for a Riley County team in the week 1 of district play. They're a good team, Coach. It's two really good football teams coming off stinging losses last week.
Yeah, Riley had a tough loss on a 2-point conversion towards the end of the game, and great game to watch. Watch the film. I mean, that Riley is very well balanced. They're not as big and physical as Wamego was, but they're going to be a lot quicker and aggressive, and it's concerning. It's going to be a heck of a matchup.
Keys for you, maybe ball control offensively to keep them off the field, but also I'm going back to terms that are used maybe too much, but assignment sound is going to be important with this group, right?
Definitely. It's ball control offense, and we talk about being sloppy on the offensive side, but it's true for the defensive side too. We preach alignment assignment. That's 2 things you got to worry about.
Back at home in the Den will be fun. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time, and let's go get them on Friday night.
You bet. Thanks, Rocky.
The Twin Valley Locker Room Show talks Tiger football